Hello students, today we're going to continue to edit in RAW using a feature called the graduated filter. Now I have selected a photograph that is a landscape, has a good bit of sky, but as you notice is actually a pretty low contrast, meaning not a lot of difference between light and darks image. Now it is a JPEG, so I need to right click from Browse and Bridge and open in Camera Raw for us to use. Now what's really interesting about the graduated filter is that I can localize my adjustments, meaning that I can pick a particular spot on the image to actually adjust. And so I'm going to do that by clicking up top here. And before I do anything else, I want to kind of do some basic adjustments here. I want to maybe decrease the exposure to add some darkness here, increase my contrast, particularly maybe increase my saturation, maybe increase my clarity to make the image a bit sharper, as well as increasing my sharpness as well. So now what happens is I simply draw with this little cross shape here, and you will see that it creates, I can go any direction with how I want things to go, but if I hold the Shift button down, it will actually make it perfectly straight. Now, if you notice that there is a green bar and a red bar, and what happens is above the green line is where your image will be fully affected by the changes I just made. So watch as I pull this green down, everything above the green is getting the full effect of what I just created over here. So if I were to do this without this graduated filter, it would apply all of this on the entire image. However, it's doing it just above the green line. Now in between the green and the red, it's doing it at a gradation, or at a it is gradually adjusting those settings between here and here, and obviously below the red it's not affecting the image at all. So it's really kind of interesting that you can decide to kind of, again, pull this up. As you can see, the gradation is lightening up a little bit, or I can pull it down if I want it to affect a little bit more of the sky, but a little less once it gets to her. Okay, now you can make multiple graduated filters on here. However, I caution you, as you kind of put one on top of another, as you might see here, if I start another one here, now everything above the green again is really super dark, so I have to think about, okay, how would I want to apply that and where? So that's actually making my image a little bit too dark from what I would want to do, but just so you know, they would kind of overlap and overlay there. I'm actually going to go ahead and hit the delete button to get rid of that particularly graduated filter there. Now I'm going to go back to my hand tool, so I can go back to my regular image if I want to do any other type of adjustments here. Maybe increase the blacks, and right now the edits I'm doing are overall. So please know too that anytime you want to preview, you select your preview button and you can see the before and after. Now, the preview button only shows you the before and after of where you are at that particular time. So I'm going to go back to the graduated filter, hit my preview button there, and wow, there's our original image. And look how much just from that filter we've been able to bring the sky back. So I would like you to perform this on my image, this image here, as well as one of your own images that has a decent amount of sky and land. So if you need to go out and take a picture outside of school, please do that. I wish you luck.